Alright, y'all, I know I was just live earlier today, and I said I wasn't gonna come back until tomorrow, but I went ahead and fought this last boss off stream, and I beat it, and I figured, you know what, I don't want to go through this again, to be honest. Although I probably will go through it again when I do the new game plus, but you know, I just figured I didn't want to have to try to do this multiple times on stream again, because it did take me a couple tries just now, and I finally got it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and finish this off.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Alright, the toughest boss in the game has been defeated.
Well, we did it, I suppose.
Chooser of the
You don't
slain.
sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. But so much of this could have been avoided, if only...
You said it yourself, Ed. It does not matter anymore. The past is the past.
Well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the congratulations. Sorry, I didn't want to talk over them. Ooh. Retribution. That takes away a lot of things and only increases cooldown. I feel like that should be better than that, to be honest. But yeah, because I went live earlier today, buddy. I don't know if you're still here, but I went live earlier today, and I ended off when I kept dying at this boss, because it was a tough boss. Oh my God, is that Lena? Holy moly! Oh, hold up! I can't believe I haven't done this. Here you go, Lena. Type in chat again. There you go. Do you see it? Do you see it? Whew. Man, that was intense. Because it took me a couple tries just now even to do it. Know what I was gonna do? I was gonna try and beat it off stream and then reload the save and then do it again on stream. But it's like, it might take me multiple tries again if I try and do it on stream. So I figure.
Wait, so
I'm the on.
Freya is the Valkyrie Queen? She never told us. You never told us.
Explain yourself, Ed. Or are you bewitched again?
Not at all. Freya was Queen of the Valkyries at one point. Part of her marriage dowry included overseeing the Valkyries themselves. As a powerful Vanir goddess, they revered her. I never knew how much until now.
Whew. It is a good game. And I've spent 4 hours mowing and did laundry and boss lady is snoring. W, let her snore.
Let's get you squared away then.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna do New Game Plus. I can see myself crying when I go and try and do that. But my question is, should I jump into New Game Plus after I finish this, or should I do Ragnarok? Although it might be a bit, because I do plan on doing Fallen Order next month. Obviously, I don't want to add more games to that, but you know. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be doing Fallen Order next month, Star Wars month. And I just don't want to over bombard myself with games, even though I'm pretty bombarded already. But you get what I'm saying. Back to my point: should I do New Game Plus right after this, or go to God of War, or go to Ragnarok and then do New Game Plus? And yep, we've got the best stuff we can get right now.
Suit yourself.
Yeah, I will suit myself, ya bum. To the horn. Time to go talk to that creepy thing. Is his eyes closed? Is he sleeping right now? Oh my gosh. He's out here practicing his giant speak. I'm gonna throw my axe out. This gives me the heebie-jeebies every time.
Is the statue lost to us?
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
I was live earlier today, and I wasn't gonna stream again today, but I figured, you know what? I just beat this most difficult boss in the game, so I'm gonna show that.
Are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
Show that last cutscene. Sorry, Atreus was talking over me, but yeah, because I already showed myself dying so many times to that boss, so I figure I'll show myself actually beating it, like right before I finished it off, and then most likely finish the story from there.
You sure this is a good idea?
Nope.
No.
Well, brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been into Giant's Belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
You really should expect that sort of response at this point.
And this snake already creeps the heck out of me, honestly.
Here we go.
Like, I hate snakes. The fact that this is a giant talking snake. It would be nice. It would be nice if there was a little bit more light.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to...
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child.
You still are a child.
Let's
Shut up.
find that statue.
Ah, smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. Bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
What?
You're so weird.
I agree. He is weird.
The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
No.
Aye. Most of it.
No. That's probably his stomach acid and all that.
There, the hammer.
Okay, the visibility has gotten a little bit better. Hold on, let me grab this. Is that a valuable thing? No, it's not.
You want to dock here?
I don't see anywhere else to dock, so yeah. How do we proceed? How do we proceed? Gotta be something to climb, right? Cut rope. Cut rope. Which
There's
rope?
something over there.
Over where? What do you see, boy?
Didn't say where we could reach it.
No, because that is gonna go like that. Can't cut that. Gotta be something I can climb. Oh my god, look at that, that's creepy.
Place it there and we're good.
I just gotta climb on something. Oh. Duh. And now it moves. Here we go.
Huh. Mimir, any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
That would make things a lot easier if you could still see through his missing eye. We climbing, we climbing. Got it.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping.
Maybe we
Gently
should.
now, gently. Thank you, brother. You don't
welcome.
miss depth until it's gone.
Symbol of resilience. Ooh. All right.
How's it feel, Mimir?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling whole again, but it's a right improvement.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going to Jotunheim. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you
no
ever heard the
stopping
term
us now.
tempting fate?
Fate is another lie told
Told
by the gods.
yes, of course. You really are your father's son, you know.
Ain't no stopping us now.
So how do we get back out?
We signal.
Hold on! What's going on?
Oh, I think we're gonna get regurgitated here pretty soon.
Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something is wrong.
Bro, it is so hard to see in here that it's insane.
What's happening to it?
Nothing good! Glad that's over.
Oh, it's not over, buddy.
Is he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Couldn't agree more, brother.
This boat and the ore, the fact that they're acid resistant is funny to me.
The boat, Shipton! I'm gonna...
Oh my. Ugh, that sounded painful.
Boy?
Wonder what's up with
Boy.
the serpent.
I'm good. I think I'm getting kind of used to this. What happened to him? Something we did?
Nope.
No. Something else. A dead giant. Why would the serpent leave us here?
Look!
That is a good question. Freya.
Freya. We can still trust her. Right?
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. Why are you standing so far from me?
Because you got rabies.
What's wrong? Something's happened.
There!
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
My boy.
Mother.
I'm here. Don't run away.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want you...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
No, back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do...
This path you walk, vengeance, you will find no peace. I know.
You... I'll deal with you later. But family first. This again?
This again.
Thought they almost had us. You have to go! Reaching!
No, you can't.
Stop fighting!
Listen to me, both of you! I won't hurt you, but you must stop this! I said stop!
Who cares? Why you got me tied up, lady? Let me go.
You might want to turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him!
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop!
Oh my.
No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Knocked the wind out of him.
Not my blood.
Hey, yo.
What is that? I can feel this. I can feel everything.
No!
He's vulnerable now?
But what caused that? That's what I still don't understand. Oh no.
You will not do this!
He's alive? Oh, she resurrected him.
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
That arrow. Baldur punched the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it. It's all coming back now.
Now he remembers.
Mistletoe. Okay, okay. Mistletoe arrows that Sindri gave him. I remember now.
She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill you!
You can't stop me! No
Thought I will.
one can!
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me. I will protect him. I will not let him die.
How touching. This will all be over soon.
There!
Stop this!
Whoa.
Now!
Ow.
Oh, outstanding! I feel freezing!
Stop hurting my boy! You will not do this!
Get off me. Really?
Weak mother! I'm coming for you! Wind! Feel them!
Is that a health thing? No. Thanks for the tab, we appreciate you. Sorry. We'll stop when he stops.
Boy! The crystal! Atreus! Atreus!
I'm up here! I'm okay!
Well, come on down here then. Oh, never mind.
I'm doing wonderful. Why, I've never felt so alive.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Stop this! Reba!
Oh, great. Oh my gosh, is that Tushy? Is that the famous Tushy? How you doing?
Incredible!
boss fight here. Slow down time. Workouts are great. I don't know if I told you, but I lost 25 pounds since November. I wish I could, but you don't need to lose weight though. You're fine. Ooh, we were playing Sons of the Forest? When was this?
Atreus!
Stay away from my son! You don't have to do this!
There!
Stop him!
2 months? I feel like it's been a while since I've like seen any noties or anything.
Please! There has been enough pain!
Shut up!
You're right, there has been enough pain. We're trying to prevent more. Yeah, the graphics in this game are amazing. This is my first time playing it, to be honest. I've never played any God of War games before, either. But I got the PS5, it came with Ragnarok, and I was told to play this one before. I played the other ones. Because they're available in the PlayStation app as well, so I might play the other ones. It's all, yeah, I feel you.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself
Norse mythology.
could not.
Norse, not
I've
North,
never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it?
Is it not letting me do anything? Alright, here we go.
What? No. Why won't you die?
Because I am the strongest. Why would I listen to you? Yeah, we're trying to help stop this. We're trying to stop this guy from killing us. Your boy here isn't getting much of a choice.
All of you!
Ooh, love the teamwork. Beat that booty, beat that booty, beat that booty. Love the teamwork. Friosa.
Look! I have an idea!
What?
Boy? Well done, boy.
Oh, he's still alive. And he picked up the giant language. I thought he was dead. Oh my gosh. Now you settle down.
Come on! Do it! Do it!
Stop. Please.
He's beaten, Father. Not a threat.
You will not come for us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
Just can't help yourself. Can you, Mother? No matter what I do or say, you won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop you.
I know.
I knew he was gonna do that.
I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Sigurians here must be better than this.
So long, Boulder.
No.
You've been a pain in my butt.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
Oh yeah, he's your sweet, alright.
Freya. He chose this.
Rip indeed.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you.
Why?
I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved
Why?
your life.
He robbed me of everything. Everything. You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
Boy. Listen close. I am from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father in hell. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you be. We must be better.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
Let's go,
don't
Twilight
understand.
Beacons.
I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
Ooh. Alright, Legion.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you...
No location. This isn't a new location.
You'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
I wonder what happened to the serpent.
Why did Baldur say we cost him?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Indeed. Alright, I just wanted to let that dialogue play out. What emote we got there? Ooh. Squidward dancing, let's go. got any dialogue here? Nope. I know this is not the right way, but I want to see if the serpent's here.
Brother, the way to Jotunheim's back in the realm travel room.
I'm
We
aware.
do not know what resistance we will face when we return. Best to conclude our outstanding business now.
Reasonable enough.
We have no outstanding business, but it looks like he's gone. The world serpent. Buddy yaddy out here twerking.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan... Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
Yeah, probably. No worries, buddy. Jotunheim. I'm fine. Okay, I just wanted to see what each one.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh gosh.
That's unpleasant!
Now, boy!
That's actually crazy.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there is a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
I mean...
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine!
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, no, I can't. Oh.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
I mean, they did know Faye quite well, so they made her ex after all.
Boy, do I have plans for you.
Oh gosh, he's gonna do some crazy things with that head. Go boy, go boy, it's crazy. Wow, I almost can't believe we're here. Honestly, it's been a journey with this game, honestly. A pleasant one at that. There's so many obstacles just to scatter Kratos' wife's ashes. You know?
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Eee.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy.
The marks from the chains. You can carry her now.
Carry her. Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
What kind of voices?
Hello? Anybody here?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Yep.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
That's true.
Wait! Father! Something's happening.
Whoa.
It's your axe. It's Mother.
That's her.
Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
It's been prophesied.
This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She probably had a reason.
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But Why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Who was Faye then? Like you said, answer one question, two more come up. But yeah, that makes you wonder, who was Kratos' wife?
Huh. Who's the Guardian?
If they were never looking for... I mean, not that they never were looking for him, but if they weren't looking for him from the get-go. Why were they looking for her? Who was she? What did she do? What did she do to them?
Look, it's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
The highest point in all the realms.
Father?
No. We do it together. Son.
W. Bathwater. I have the music super low just to try and avoid copyright, but it sounds so good. The soundtrack in this game is just amazing. The game itself, the entire game, has been so amazing.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom.
Goodbye, Faye.
The Giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The Giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. us go home.
Loki's crazy. Last wish, trophy earned, completed.
Guess it
Mother's
all makes
ashes.
sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. I missed it.
That's so cool, man. Like, seriously. I have no word to express how cool this has been. How cool this is. In spite of
I
the
understand if
heartache.
you want to go home, but maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean,
Could be.
what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Yeah, in spite of the heartache dealing with the Valkyries and some other difficult battles, this has been amazing. And I mean, we overcame the challenges, didn't we?
Lads, am I glad to see you? I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
So they just left you on the floor like that? That's crazy. Explore with Atreus. Continue exploring. Complete Dwarven favorites. Free dragons. Travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. We already did that. New Game Plus allows you to start a new game while maintaining your equipment. Hack silver and purchased items. New Game Plus can be accessed anytime from within the game's options menu. Ooh, okay. How many? Oh, 91. Almost got that. Frozen enemy shattered. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see what else. Treasure maps. These are the only other treasure maps I didn't find. Didn't get that ship head. 2 more family heirlooms that I missed. two faces of magic. Alright. Guess we're not meant to go to those. Well, I'm going back to Midgard because I think there's a secret
Before
ending.
we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realise. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur, it's become something else. The stuff of omens.
Omens for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me nervous?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Good to know. Let me see what things look like out here. I'm just curious. Oh, okay, they look the same. Basically. I mean, I do feel bad for the World Serpent though, because he helped us a lot. In spite of how creepy he was, he helped us a lot. But we're going to head home.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
Well.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
These, I mean, all this looks the same. Pretty much.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
That's where Baldur smashed his roof when we were fighting him earlier, at the beginning of the game.
Aren't you tired?
Of course I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed right now.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Years later. Oh, snap.
What's that?
The ball!
I think we know that that's Thor. Holy crap. I was hoping to actually be able to fight Thor in that moment, to be honest. That was awesome. Present day.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah,
Ready for
but
what?
I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Did it feel like a premonition? Well, we finished this. It makes me kind of pumped for Ragnarok, and it makes me pumped for New Game Plus too. Oh my goodness. Not sure what to do first. But all I know is we're going to be playing Star Wars next month. Next month is my 1 year affiliate anniversary, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank everyone for coming in today. It's been a pleasure to play this with you guys. Thank you everyone that came here today. I'm willing to take suggestions on someone to raid, but I am looking for someone at the moment as well. I think I know who I'm gonna raid, but let me see. Waiting for Twitch to connect to my phone. Here we go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna throw my friend Comet Season a raid for his birthday. He's doing a birthday subathon, so let's go show him some love. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We're gonna try and get the rest of those chests, and then we'll start with these stickers. Probably not tomorrow, but the next time we'll get with the stickers. But anyways, have a great rest of your night, guys. Love y'all. Mwah.